What is up, guys? This is your boy Andy Matrix, and today we're gonna talk about Nintendo possibly, I say possibly, giving into the censorship, basically becoming kind of like Sony and a lot of other companies, because Nintendo. I mean, recently, I think since for the past 2 years, they were supposed to be, they were really showing that they were allowing a lot of games into the platform and that they were against censorship. But I guess if you kind of cross the line, they will ask you to change certain things. However, it is undeniable. It is absolutely undeniable that any game that looks like anime, anything with anime girls, is always being targeted. And you guys already know the story. The male gaze, all that stuff. Just here in the West, they're just trying to anything that men like, anything that arouses men. What they do is that they always try to twist it, try to censor it. Anything, they try to suppress it, and then they show you other things that they want you to see that that guys really don't want to see. But anyways, guys, before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. And I make content about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, Japanese culture. If you're into any of that stuff, then make sure to subscribe, dudes. Now on with the show. Okay, so I'm here at Sankaku Complex. Nintendo no longer allowing uncensored breast, according to developers. Right? I like how they just, breast, boom, right in your face. So this company, Gamuzumi, the publisher who had issues publishing their eroge, which is kind of like an erotic game, on the Nintendo Switch as Nintendo was reviewing their game, provided an update and unfortunately revealed that Nintendo is no longer allowing uncensored breasts on their consoles, as they are worried about damaging their brand. The publisher explained on Twitter the answer they received from Nintendo and what this might mean for eroge developers aiming for the Nintendo Switch. Now, to be fair, look, if it's straight up pornography, I don't think gaming consoles should have pornography. There's places for that. That's why you have kind of like the Steam store and other places where you can play, really straight up just sexual games. But I think it's okay if the girl is in a bikini. If the girl's in a bikini, she's just in bikini, showing some skin, but not to the point where she's 100% naked. You know what I mean? So I think, but it seems to me, at least from what I'm hearing, it seems to me that they're just trying to remove anything that looks like pornography. I mean, that's kind of what I'm getting here. Uncensored breasts, right? Because it's not like the girls are wearing a small bikini. No, it's just uncensored breasts. At least that's what they're communicating. And some people are reaching out to Gamuzumi, the company, and they said, so the bad news first is that we received an answer from Nintendo now. Now we have a confirmation that they do not allow uncensored boobs on their consoles now. Okay, fair enough. So they're not absolutely getting rid of sexy anime girls. It's just, they just don't want the girls to be 100% porno naked. Okay, I understand that. At least, and again, I'm saying at least they're not trying to completely just censor the shit. So thank God. And then some people are trying to reach out. Gasumi said basically obscene content could damage the brand and infringe its policies. This means that now all games with boobs nudity should be censored, and that's why our game, Hot Tentacle Shoot, was rejected in the first place. Yeah, Hot Tentacles Shoot sounds like a hentai game. Yeah, maybe that's not such a good idea. Then it says also our recently announced game, Elle's Christmas Hentai Puzzle, was also rejected. Yeah, it's straight up hentai. Yeah, straight up hentai. So I think it could go on Steam, but not on the Nintendo Switch, because Nintendo, they want to have a professional image. And they allowed, lewd. They allowed lewd content, lewd games, but not porno hentai games. Yeah, so I guess Nintendo is changing their their policy on nudity. It says, while full nudity is now seemingly haram, many will be questioning what the limit is when it comes to ecchi and lewd content, and if Nintendo has possibly evolved into the likes of Sony. And that's what I'm wondering, because I always talk about the slippery slope, right? I always talk about the slippery slope. They start out like this, right? This is how they start out. It's like, oh, well, we cannot allow this type of content, but we can allow this other type of content, right? So right now they say, oh, the girls cannot be fully naked, right? No, they cannot be fully naked. Oh, okay, understandable. So let's just put a bikini on them, and that's it, right? And then later on, if they continue down this path, they're gonna be like, okay, so no sexy girls. They cannot be sexy. They gotta be covered up, cover the entire chest, cover the entire bottom area, whatever, right? That's what's gonna happen next. But this is how it starts. I think right now it's okay because they're just saying no pornography, nothing that looks like pornography. But then they're gonna be like, all right, just no sexy anime girls, right? And I thought that it was just stop here, right? I thought that it was just stop here with this type of game. But it looks like there's a game called Little Witch Nobitas, and their content is under review for the Nintendo Switch, meaning that Nintendo is looking at their game, trying to see if there's anything that has to do with, with like that's beyond lewd. It said it claims on Nintendo potentially altering their content policies in an attempt to crack down on lewd games might perhaps be true. After all, as the official Little Witch Nobitas, Twitter can reveal that the latest update content is under review by Nintendo, right? And then the game developers, they submitted an apology. Oh man, I don't know. That's not good. That's not good. Never apologize. Like seriously, never apologize. It says, apology about the swimsuit skin on Nintendo Switch. We apologize for not being able to provide access to the swimsuit skin on the Nintendo Switch version on the 29th of September. The update content is currently under review by Nintendo. We expected it will be, until October. We will ensure the delivery promised content as soon as possible for all the playing. We appreciate your patience and understanding, right? I mean, is this game just girls in bikinis? Because that's what it seems like, right? Seems like just girls in bikinis. I think this should be allowed, right? It should be allowed, but it should be kept away from kids. Like, it should be rated R, right? It should be rated R, and it should be kept away from kids. I think if you do it that way, it's fine. But to completely say, like, oh, well, we cannot allow this whatsoever. Like, sorry, guys, you cannot buy this. You're not allowed to buy this. Or like you're not allowed to have these types of beautiful women. These types of beautiful women in your video games. Like, we cannot allow that. That's sexiness on females is banned. We're gonna ban sexy females. And it seems like, and again, like I said, at first I thought it was just okay. Well, maybe they're just banning pornography, but now it seems like it's just, again, it's an attack on anime girls, and this kind of sucks because a lot of Japanese developers, they make these kinds of games even for like regular RPGs. So if this is legit what they're doing permanently, then I don't know. I mean, developers, they're going to have to start just self-publishing their games, right? Self-publishing their games and just sell them through other venues, right? If it's not on Steam, it's probably through their own type of website or something, because like, I mean, this is creativity, and when you have a huge corporation deciding what your game is gonna be like, that kind of sucks. It ruins your creativity, But and also, what I was thinking about is like, why can't they just have a censorship option? Like for all those snowflakes, out there, or for all those people that think that, oh well, it is, women showing their sexy bodies is absolute evil. Then can we just have a naive angel mode on every single game? Kind of like the Bayonetta 3. So I actually talked about this before. The new Bayonetta game has an option where people can self-censor. So if you want to censor, good. If you don't, then here's an option. So check it out. Let's check it out. Right? So in Bayonetta, as you can see, Bayonetta's nude, and there's an on and off naive angel mode where she can either be without clothes or with clothes. If you cannot handle the sexiness, if it's too much for you, then there's an option for you to, censor that crap. Right? I mean, look at this. Right here, she's showing basically her whole boobs. And over here is censored. And over here is not censored. So there is that option of self-censorship. I mean, we saw with Bayonetta. So that's good because people have an option. But like to completely just ban the types of game that shows, cute girls, I think there's definitely an agenda behind that. Definitely an agenda. And I think this is where the problem starts. So, we're going to have to create some type of option where people can just publish games and without being policed too much about it. But hey, whatever your thoughts about it, make sure to comment below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for future notifications. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. This is your boy Andy Matrix, guys, and I'll see you later. Godspeed.